Gather round the hearth, kin of old blood. In the vast stead called London, this turning of seasons has seen fewer young branches snapped from the family tree. 70 voices gone quiet, where once more echoed in the dark. Tools lie idle in workshops, fires burn steady without sudden ash. But heed the shadow unspoken. If the distant watchers and their far-called healers claim all vigilance, what becomes of the clan's own hands clasped tight, the eyes sharp on every path?
First, the hearths hold warmer. Parents turn from empty places at the table to guiding little ones through the day's labor, weaving baskets strong and true. No longer do mornings break with the silence of a missing son or daughter, their chores left half done in the dew. Strength flows back to the household, where duty binds one to another, and the young learn the rhythm of plow and loom under watchful kin.
But here's what followed deeper. Among neighbors, trust mends like a fence rebuilt after storm. Paths once eyed with wary steps now carry shared burdens. Grain hauled together, wells drawn in common turn. No hidden breaks widen into rifts. Instead, voices rise in council, oaths renewed by firelight. The circle holds, reciprocity flows like steady river, feeding fields that once lay fallow under fear's chill.
Yet the cost ran deeper still. Elders spared the weight of endless tending to the broken, passed down songs of the land's old ways, where to sow, when to reap, how to guard the spring from winter's bite. Children cluster close, absorbing lore that roots them firm. Labor multiplies, not scattered by loss, pastures green, fuller, forests yield without theft of tomorrows.
Meanwhile, the young, over 450,000 gathered by the healer's call, step from wild trails toward ordered work. Hospital paths grow quiet. No throng of the under 25 crowding the doorways of mending. Boroughs all breathe easier, violence's injury fading like mist at dawn. London stands safer than sister-steads across the wider realm.
Now the path chosen gleams clear, hands turned to prevention, not just watch. But if distant halls hold the duty, letting kin hands idle and eyes dull,
The clan fractures. Children hunger by untended hearths. Elders fade unnamed in cold corners. Trust shatters like dropped clay, neighbors strangers once more. Fields barren, tools rusted silent, lineages whisper to dust. Turn back to your own circle, labor first for blood, watch eternal for the line.
gather round the hearth, kin of old blood, and let the echoes of our forebears stir recognition in your heart. Carry that feeling outward by speaking it, passing it along, and honoring it with your presence. Each act of sharing strengthens the line of inquiry that feeds our understanding through generations. Your voice added to the circle keeps alive the search for truth as we examine not only ourselves but also the patterns of the world we inherit. Leave your marks where they may guide others in comments or reflections, following paths traced to sources of knowledge. Know that by standing with this work, you sustain the effort and ensure that the lessons of our ancestors continue their passage through time.